Hey everyone. So hopefully the person that inspired this video will see it. I don't anticipate anything really reciprocal out of this, but there's a few things that need to be addressed in case someone else chooses to try to go the route that this other person did. Hopefully I can thwart that. That's my goal anyway. So it's no secret that I've been learning how to play the guitar. I've been learning for some weeks now, and I love it. It's a very comforting thing. It's a very soothing thing. I mean, shoot, I've actually put myself to sleep. Probably about a week and a half ago. I was sitting on the couch and just kind of playing, and I was like, oh, this is really relaxing. I like this, and ended up falling asleep with the guitar in my lap. Woke up, I don't even know how long later, and the cats are staring at me, but anyway, that's not what we're here to discuss. Not entirely. It is now, as of the last probably 3 videos that I've posted, no secret that I cannot carry a tune in a wet paper bag to save my eternal soul. And you know what? I was nagged into singing with those videos. I really didn't want to. I was nagged into it. I was pestered into it. I was badgered into it. And it wasn't just like every single conversation, you need to do this, you need to do this. It was just like not so sometimes, oh, I can't wait to hear it, ha ha ha. It's like, well, I can't wait for you to get out of yourself and get a clue that I said no. But apparently my no is completely useless to this person, which leads me to wonder what this person was even trying to accomplish in the first place. But not the first time that this person is stomped on my foot, but certainly the last. I'm being generous by not revealing said person's identity, but like I said, hopefully they will see the video. And I expect nothing reciprocal of you, person in question. I do expect that hopefully my words will inspire you to, stop being such an entitled git, and maybe next time when somebody else says no in any way, that you back off. Period. It is no secret that, and I know a lot of people don't believe this, but if you spend long enough around me, you'll see it. I'm actually a very introverted and a very shy person. I hide it pretty well, but that's because I don't like being badgered. Again, I don't like being nagged. But then again, who likes to be nagged, right? I'm very shy about my singing voice because I'll do it in the shower because, that doesn't count, right? It's just me in there. So, and whatever neighbor may or may not hear me. But, that, whatever, it's the shower is a multi-purpose thing. Like, you're not just getting cleaned up, you're holding concert for whatever cat or dog that you live with happens to be wandering in, like, oh, hey, what's going on in here, or in one of my cat's cases, trying to join me in said shower. Yes, my cat is broken. He likes water. He's up on the tree right now, looking very smug and pleased with himself. Anyway, but we're not here to discuss my cats. We are here to discuss the word no. The individual in question, I posted the videos. It took me several attempts to get them right because I was so nervous that I kept misplacing my fingers on the neck of the guitar and on the strings and everything. So I have very few things in this world that I enjoy doing. Very few. And if a person finds out that I play the guitar and they live far away, whatever, I don't care if you live in another country. I don't care if you live on another planet. And if I tell you that I can't sing, I have partial hearing loss. The reason as to why, totally worth it. Totally worth it. But because of that, it affects my ability to gauge real well my my voice in terms of where the, matching it with whatever note is being played. I can try, but I can't do it real well. And I make a lot of snide comments about it. I make a lot of jokes about it. I make fun of myself, right? But at the same time, my shirt keeps riding up in the back. At the same time, that's mine. And that is not an open invitation for you for any reason. I don't care who you are. Unless, of course, you're my priest or the Pope, then, or, somebody that I'm close to, then that's different. Then I'll reconsider. But if you're somebody that I'm not even that close to, somebody I've never even made reference to the word friend in describing you, you have no right to push me. And even my friends, they know better, right? Real friends don't act like jerks. I'm never the type of person that says, if you love me, you'll do X. Or if you love me, you'll do Y. I don't do that. But then again, I've never been put in a position where I've had to. And I've been put in a few positions where I've had that said to me. But where are they now? Hello, they're not in my life. When I posted those videos last night, I didn't want to. I felt bullied. I felt nagged. I felt pressured. It wasn't so much the guitar playing I didn't want to show. I don't mind showing that. I love showing that. But don't put me in a position where I feel forced to do something I don't want to do. As I said, I'll sing in the shower, but I don't have my guitar in the shower, and I don't have any. I have the only instrument I have in the shower is Spotify, and that just happens to be on my phone in the bathroom while I'm in the shower getting cleaned up. But if I'm sharing something that I'm working on, and I'm painfully shy about that anyway, but I'm being nice enough to say, hey, look, this is a new thing that I'm doing. Don't ruin it. Don't take that from me. This person, I sent them the links last night, basically telling them under certain terms that I was not happy. And their reaction was to laugh at my aggravation. Like, are you kidding me? Are you for real? Don't do that. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing with you. There's not even a smile on my face that indicates that I'm in any way having fun. And so I basically called them out on it. And told them, I told them, look, this is not a laughing matter. And I said, whatever, just basically kind of just leave me alone about it. And of course, I get all kinds of ridiculously badly spelled and not proofread text messages this morning that I had to read. That was painful. I don't care if you use Google Voice or whatever, you proofread your stuff before you hit send. Not hard. The person in question basically had the chutzpah, the nerve, for those of you who don't know what that word means, the nerve, the gall, the whatever, to come at me and try to twist it around where it was somehow my fault. That's adorable. We don't do that to Ree. I lived with someone who did that to me for over a year. Stepping back from that situation and being able to see the full picture of it, it really helped me develop a steel rod in my spine. I don't buckle now. If I know that I've not done something wrong and you have, you're damn right I'm going to bust you out on it. Be thankful I'm not mentioning your name. Be very thankful. So this person was appalled. Oh, that was cute. And so upset with me. You're upset with me, person, because you got in trouble. Because you met someone who isn't a life support for a vagina. And you couldn't push me around. You're upset because you got called out on your mistake. You're upset because I'm making you own your mistake. I'm not owning it for you. I'm just not going to. And to throw Jesus into that whole thing, not okay. Not in the context that you did. I will own my part of it, but not yours. And I didn't once drag Jesus into it. You did. I mean, my priest talks sometimes about the smallest present in the smallest package in the world is a person wrapped up in themselves. He's basically talking about narcissism. Well, my dear, a narcissist is someone who feels that they're owed. And the hell with anything anybody may or may not be comfortable with. It's all about you. Person in question, it ain't all about you. Period. I have been fairly generous about the last 2 or 3 times that you've stomped on my foot with steel-toed boots. I've been generous about that. But now, I'm done. And you had the nerve to say to me that maybe we should stop talking. Well, hey, I'm down for that. Let's stop talking. By the way, I hope you really enjoy being blocked from ever contacting me. One day, I'll get around to it. If you haven't already, I'll remove you from Facebook. I'm not on Facebook for a while, so I have other things to do with my time. I don't have room in my life for someone who cannot respect the word no in any capacity. If someone were to come up to me and I were to ask them a favor and they would have said no, I wouldn't ask why, because it's none of my business. They obviously have their reasons for saying no. They obviously have whatever, that's their business. And it's not mine to question. In the same way, person in question, you had no right, none, to push me. You had no right at all to shove aside my no like it didn't matter. You had none. Just like you had no right to do the other times that you stepped on my foot. I mean, not even really stepped on it, you stomped on it. You had no right then either, and I'm not going to go into those situations because those are not pertinent to this one. But none. I have very few things in this world that I enjoy anymore, and very few. Writing, music. Outside of the obvious big ones, my kids and my animals, outside of those, and my grandkids, writing and music are really all I have left. Well, and photography. Your little stunt that you pulled, and when I say little, I mean that with all the sarcasm and venom I can muster. But that little bullshit stunt that you did, I don't expect that you will you won't even respect me enough to really stop to think about any of what I'm saying anyway, so I'm just going to say it. It tore open a lot of wounds that I thought were done and over with, being dealt with. Things that happened a long time ago. And I'll just say that flashbacks suck. So thanks for that. Thanks heaps for that. But I'll tell you what. You are nothing to me. You were barely even an acquaintance to me for the entire duration that we chatted. I mean, anytime I've ever offered you up in prayer, yes, I've meant every syllable of what I've said to God on your behalf, and I still do. I always will. I will continue to pray for your health and your safety and for your family's health and safety. I will continue to do that. I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody. That's too much effort, and I'm lazy. So there's that, right? But I will say that you definitely didn't get a chance to take away one of the only things that's really given me any sort of comfort. It's bruised right now, but I'll tell you, I sat on my patio today and played the guitar for at least a couple hours. It was nice. And it started getting windy and I had to come in. But, yeah, person in question, I got 2 words for you. Bless you.